Among the shadows of antiquity exists an artifact that has captivated the hearts and minds of archaeologists, scholars, and believers for centuries. The sacred spear. Its very name evokes a sense of intrigue, awakens curiosity, and invites us to embark on a journey of discovery. In the annals of history, few artifacts have caused as much fascination and speculation as the Holy Spear. Its historical significance extends far beyond the confines of a mere object. It represents a pivotal moment, a fragment of an ancient tale in which the divine and the mortal, the realm of faith and human existence, intertwine. But what makes this artifact so extraordinary? In its firm lies a connection to a key moment in Christian tradition, forever immortalized in sacred texts. As we contemplate the weight of its story, we are drawn into a realm where faith and history merge, where legends are born and truths are sought. Throughout the corridors of time, the Holy Lance has fired the imaginations of artists, writers, and theologians. It has been an object of contemplation, a spark that ignites deep introspection. Its presence evokes a sense of awe, prompting us to reflect on sacrifice, redemption, and the power of faith. Join us in this video as we uncover the mystery of the Holy Lance. Together we will understand its historical significance and enter the realm of the sacred and the secular. Through this journey we will be enriched by the whispers of antiquity and appreciate the eternal search for truth and meaning that lies within the human spirit. We will try to unravel the mysteries that lie within its thin frame, for in doing so we may glimpse a sliver of understanding and a moment of enlightenment. The sacred spear in Christianity. In Christian tradition, the lance occupies a sacred place, intertwined with the deep history of Christ's crucifixion. It witnesses to the climactic event that shaped the very foundations of the faith we know today. Imagine you are on the hillside called Calvary, where an extraordinary multitude of people have gathered. Amidst the grief and excitement, a scene of immense significance is unfolding. Jesus Christ, the embodiment of love and sacrifice, is hanging on the cross, bearing the weight of the sins of the world. And there, in the midst of the crowd, a Roman soldier raises his spear, a spear that will forever be known as the Holy Spear. This spear, held in the hands of a soldier named Longinus, becomes an unwitting participant in a divine drama. It pierces the side of Jesus, a profound moment captured in the Gospel of John. And one of the soldiers pierced his side with a spear, and immediately blood and water came out. John 19:34. This event, seemingly a simple act of cruelty, carries layers of symbolism and meaning that resonate deeply in the Christian tradition. The sacred spear is more than a physical object. It is a vehicle for understanding the magnitude of Christ's sacrifice and the power of the atonement. It symbolizes the very essence of Jesus' mission to offer himself as a willing sacrifice, to shed his blood for the forgiveness of sins, and to generate the transforming power of the atonement. In contemplating the role of the Holy Lance, one cannot help but reflect on the profound symbolism implicit in the piercing of Christ's side. It becomes a reminder of the ultimate sacrifice, of giving one's own life for the sake of others. Just as the blood and water flowed, so grace and mercy would overwhelm humanity, offering the promise of salvation and eternal life. In Christianity, the Holy Lance serves as a tangible link to the crucifixion, an event that represents the pinnacle of selflessness, love, and divine purpose. It invites believers to reflect on the depth of Christ's sacrifice and to realize the transformative power it possesses. Historical stories and legends. As we traverse the corridors of time, we encounter the myriad narratives that have shaped our understanding of this sacred artifact, its origins, its journey, and its supposed places in history. One of the earliest accounts is contained in the writings of the 4th century historian Eusebius of Caesarea, According to his account, the sacred spear was discovered during excavations in Jerusalem, where it was believed to have been hidden under a pile of earth and debris. Eusebius recounts the moment of its discovery, stating, "When the sharp point of the spear was dug out, blood immediately began to flow, which had stagnated for a long time." This miraculous event further heightens the veneration and intrigue surrounding the spear. Over the centuries, various legends have emerged, each weaving its own version. One of these legends has its origins in the 4th century Byzantine Emperor Constantine the Great, who, inspired by a vision, embarked on a quest to find the spear. According to this account, Constantine's soldiers discovered the Holy Spear during their campaign, hidden in the city of Jerusalem. This discovery further reinforces its significance by linking it directly to the crucifixion of Christ. However, the legends and stories do not end there. Some accounts suggest that the Holy Spear changed hands and location over time. One such story tells of the spear's supposed arrival in Antioch, where it became a treasured relic kept within the city walls. Other accounts take us to the magnificent city of Constantinople, where the spear found a new home, serving as a symbol of imperial power and divine favor. Throughout the centuries, the Holy Spear has continued to thrill rulers and commoners alike. Its presence in the hands of leaders lent legitimacy and divine sanction to their rule. It became an object of veneration believed to possess extraordinary powers. In the words of one chronicler, he who held the sacred spear in his hands would be invincible in battle, and his enemies would tremble before him. Powers and beliefs of the sacred spear. In various traditions and beliefs, protective and spiritual properties are attributed to this sacred relic. One common thread runs through the stories of the Holy Spear: the belief in its power to protect those who possess it. It is said that armies bearing the spear in battle are filled with invincibility, and their enemies tremble before them. This belief is not confined to the ancient world, but has persisted through the ages, determining the course of history. One notable example of this is the Crusades, during which knights and soldiers ardently sought the Holy Spear, hoping to take advantage of its protective powers. It became a symbol of divine favor, a guarantee of victory in the face of terrifying adversaries. The raised spear inspired courage in the hearts of those who fought for their faith and cause. The sacred spear also had deep spiritual significance. It was believed to possess the ability to heal and to bestow spiritual blessings. Pilgrims and believers flocked to it seeking solace and redemption. In their minds, the spear became a conduit of divine grace, a tangible link between heaven and earth. It was seen as a relic capable of bridging the gap between the material and the unearthly, a physical manifestation of divine mysteries. Yet, even as we contemplate the forces and beliefs associated with the sacred spear, it is important to acknowledge the complexity of belief and interpretation. While some believe unwaveringly in its protective and spiritual qualities, others approach it skeptically. The human tendency to seek comfort and meaning often leads to a myriad of interpretations and diverse beliefs. Controversies and debates. In the field of the Holy Lance, controversy and debate have been swirling like a storm, casting shadows of doubt over its authenticity and historical veracity. While many accept its significance with unwavering faith, others approach it with a discerning eye, questioning the verifiable truths behind the legend. Scholars and historians alike struggle with the challenge of uncovering the true nature of the Holy Spear. Over time, the documentation has become fragmented, the legends intertwined, and historical accuracy shrouded in uncertainty. In this fog of ambiguity, controversies arise, each attempting to shed light on the enigmatic artifact. One major controversy revolves around the very existence of the Holy Lance attributed to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Skeptics raise legitimate questions about its origins, questioning whether the spear we encounter today is really the same one that pierced Christ's side on that fateful day. The lack of hard evidence and the passage of centuries give rise to doubts. Historical accounts and legends, though fascinating, often mix facts and stories, making it difficult to establish the exact origin and path of the Holy Lance. Various narratives emerge that present us with a myriad of supposed places and custodians in history. Scholars scrutinize these accounts, sifting through the layers of myth and legend in search of grains of truth. Amid these debates, conflicting opinions emerge. Some argue that the sacred spear is a symbolic image, carrying deeper meaning, rather than a physical relic of historically proven origin. Others argue that it has genuine historical significance, pointing to the intertwining narratives and the veneration that generations of believers have paid it. The challenge lies in the nature of historical research, the search for elusive truths in a field obscured by interpretation and subjectivity. The Holy Lance today. As we stand at the crossroads between history and the present, the whereabouts of the holy copy remain shrouded in mystery and uncertainty. In this modern age, it seems to slip from our sight. Its physical form, once thought to possess transformative powers, has disappeared from public view. Some claim it is in the vaults of famous museums, locked away for preservation and scientific study. Others suggest that it is hidden, waiting for the right moment to reappear and rekindle the flame of ancient beliefs. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, one thing remains undeniable: the continuing fascination and interest in the artifact. Scholars and historians tirelessly pursue the threads of its existence, delving into ancient texts, deciphering cryptic narratives, and piecing together fragments of the past. Beyond the academic realm, the general public is not immune to the fascination of this relic. It has a timeless appeal, drawing people into its web of mystery and power. Devotees and believers seeking solace and spiritual connection embark on a quest for its secrets. They traverse the paths of legend in hopes of glimpsing the divine in her presence. Though the sacred spear's current whereabouts remain undisclosed, its impact is felt far beyond the realm of physical presence. The fascination and interest in this relic has never ceased, capturing the imagination of scholars, historians, and the general public. It serves as a testament to our endless quest for understanding and our innate desire to connect with the mysteries of the divine. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.